Yeah, this is my cape. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so what's up, my people? Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, wherever you are. Yeah, this is Veenbanto again. Let me reduce some music. I was listening to music, okay? So, the weather is so fine. The weather is so fine. It's chill. It's not hot, it's not that cold. So, the weather is fine. I'm at the park. Yeah, is it the park or garden? It's a garden. I think this is not a park. This is a garden. So I'm at the garden. As you can see, got a lot of people. These are birds. They are also chilling, enjoying. Yeah. By the way, this is a palm tree, and it produces dates. Yeah. So when it's season for dates, we always come for dates here. It's for free, you know. It's for free. Nobody asks. It falls down, and then you can take. Nobody will ask for you. Okay. So I'm chilling at the park. Yeah, like alone. Everybody is doing his own business. Why not? Because when you're free, it's good to create time for yourself. Yeah, it's good to create time for yourself. Do something constructive. And what right now I'm doing, I wanna make stories with you guys, my guys. Okay. By the way, this is Veenbanto. For those who don't know me, for the new subscribers, new joiners, it's Veenbanto. Welcome to our channel. Welcome to our YouTube community. Feel free to subscribe, watch our videos until the end, from the start until the end. Like, comment, share. Yeah, and let's support each other. Let's support each other. And for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for being a loyal fan of me, for always coming back to me, for always, you know, I don't take it for granted, you know. Yeah, I don't take that for granted. That's a big blessing to me. Okay, that's a very big blessing to me. So continue visiting my page, watching my videos, liking, commenting, sharing. It really motivates me to do more and more and more. You know, that's one way of motivating me. Okay? Because we are not gonna lose hope in this content creation stuff. Okay? We have so many beds, you can see them behind me. So guys, today I said is I'm gonna make story. Okay, it's all about making story. And today's story, it's maybe different. Okay, different. And as the title suggests, how I got myself here in Qatar. How did I come here in Qatar? Because every journey, it starts with one step. So my journey started 4 years ago. Yeah, 4 years ago. Yeah, 4 years ago. That was 2021. Yeah, 2021. And personally, I never like. You see, sometimes things happen, and you are like, I think it's God. I never thought of even one day I'll come to Qatar. Okay, that thing never even crossed my mind, not even a single day. So in 2021, early 2021, I have a homemate. This guy is a homemate. This homemate, luckily, early 2021, he came to Qatar, okay? And he was my good friend. He told me, hey, I'm leaving the country, I'm going Qatar. He came Qatar, and then he used to share videos, pictures with me. By that time, of course, I was doing something else. I was into business. I used to do business by that time. So it was like, maybe if business don't do good and you think of maybe moving out of the country, no problem, you can tell me. Maybe the person who organized for me, I can talk to him so that he can organize also for you. But by that time, I was okay with business. I was doing my business and everything was fine. It was cool. So I was like, okay, it's fine. Maybe when things go wrong, I will let you know. So that's how it went. So the months passed until 2021, from June 2021, July, sorry, July, I think it was July, yeah, 2021 July. So by 2021 July, the business was not doing good. Yeah, you know, those people who do business, mostly back home. Okay, let's say business in general, whenever you are. Business is never every day, like, it's, you know, it's like it's not like you are lucky every day. Business, it have a season. There is that season, business will be booming, okay? And there is this season, my dear, you're gonna cry, you know. Even the returns, you will never even get the returns. So I think that time, it was not my timing. I wasn't lucky that time. Business was doing poorly, you know, poorly in such a way you cannot get anything from that. You can do business the whole month, but no interest, no returns, no nothing. You know, when you see business is now going that direction, you know the business is bad. Like, and I was not the only person who was complaining about the business. So we were so many people who were my business mates. Of course, the business was not doing good. So after like 2-3 months, I saw business is not good, and I was like, now what can I do? Because by that time I had already used all my money, all my savings in business, and the business is not going the way I want. So what else can I do? And then this idea came. Okay, we used to talk with my friend, yes, but you know, some other stuff. And then idea came, hey, what if I talk to this guy? Maybe he can give me some links. Maybe he can give me some links. I also joined him, whatever he is. Just jokingly, hey, I texted my guy, hey, how are you? Do you still have those connections? Because things are not doing well with you. I said me, yes. Let me send you some number, mobile number. Talk to that guy, and then this guy gonna tell you the way forward. You know, because this guy apparently have an agency. Yeah, it's an agency. So apparently this guy have an agency. So through this agency, he gonna do something. I said it's fine. he sent me a number, so I contacted the person. The person invited me to his office. I went to the office. I told him what I want, the lucky enough, me, I always had the documents like passport. Okay, so I had those things. So it wasn't that hard for me to let me stand up. So it wasn't that hard for me for like to start a process. When you don't have documents, at least your process is gonna take long, because you apply for, let's say, passport. It takes maybe 2-3 months. You start again, blah blah blah. It's gonna take again a lot of money. So the good thing with me, I always had my documents. If it was good conduct at hand, passport at hand. So the person started my process. Now, by that time, I think we were on August. 2021. It was August 2021 by that time when we are starting the process. So we started the process, but this guy asked me for some money. It was about $1,000. Yeah, it was about $1,000. But I was like, you know what? If I use $1,000 and I'm going to get more money, I have no problem. Okay, because at the end of the day, we use money to make money. Okay, if you want good things, you have to spend on them. So I was like, okay, it's a lot of money, yes, but you don't see the money you are giving. You see whatever you are going to get in, whatever which is going to come in. Okay, so I paid $1,000 for, that's what he demanded for me, the process, the visa, the whatever, everything. So that's what I did. So I paid $1,000, but although I didn't pay $1,000, that money all at once. So the deal was, I went to the interview, I passed the interview, and the deal was, the moment I pass the interview, I start my medical and everything, I pay 50%. Okay? I pay 50%. And then after, now they do the process, everything, the visa is out, and everything, the ticket and everything, I pay another 50%. Although I was 50-50, sometimes we have these scammers, they need only to eat your money. But I was so confident because already I had somebody who went through that person, and the process went smoothly and it was not scammed. So I really trusted the guy because my friend had already gone through him. So other people, they were like, hey, what if, we give this person 50%, that is $500. What if he eat our money and run away? But personally, I had so confidence on him because I already had somebody who went through him. So, and suppose he eats my money, I'll blame the person who directed me to him. Okay? So, other people, they heard that, this guy can eat our money, can do blah, blah, blah. And remember, by that time, we had these cases. You go to the agent, he lies to you, he's gonna take you, let's say, to Canada. You end up paying a lot of money. Others, in fact, they lost over $5,000 because somebody told him they're gonna take them to Canada, and eventually they end up not going to Canada and losing their money completely. Okay, so, but in my case, I had faith, and yeah. So eventually I paid $500. After the visa now came, again I paid $500 to clear the balance. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I want this video to be as short as possible. So I paid the rest of the fee, and I was done. So the guy told us the visa is out. Let's wait for the ticket, because now the final thing is the ticket. Although in between we had some processes, attestation for our documents, our certificates. We had a lot of things in between, which we did personally. Apart from for him doing 1, 2, 3, we had other things we need to do. A lot of things, documentation. So after I paid, I remember my visa came out, I think the month like this. Yeah, it was in October. Was it October or September? Mid. Yeah, our visa. No, it was October. Earlier October. So our visa came earlier October. Okay. And this side is right. Our visa came early October. And tell me why we waited for, after visa comes out, the visa it's valid for 3 months. So in 3 months you have to have entered to the place of your destination. And if 3 months finish, if you haven't gone wherever you are going, the destination, you have to again to start the process of applying the visa again. You reapply again, and that's money. So for us, we were like, hey, days are going, weeks are going, and this guy is not telling us anything. Now we were starting being afraid. By this time, we had already paid this guy full amount, 100% money. Okay. Now what we are waiting is for the ticket, and we cannot book our tickets on our own. Okay. We cannot book our tickets on our own. So we were a lot of people. I think when I went to that agency, I met other around 55 people extra. So we were about 55 people from different parts of Kenya. So we waited from start of October until November mid, because I remember I came here in Qatar November 14th. So we waited for 1.5 months. We just waiting for the air ticket. I don't know what was going on by that time. Yeah, I hope here the lighting is good. It's by the way, it's 5:40. Right now it's 5:40, but it's already dark. Yeah, it's already dark. I don't know, it's science or something. Now we are approaching. We were summer have already ended. Now we are going to winter. So what happens is, during winter time, okay, during summertime, we have long days than nights. Okay. During summertime, we have long nights than days. Okay. No, I'm sorry. During summer, we have long days than night. During summer, okay, and during winter time, we have short days than nights. Now the nights prolong. Like right now, we are into winter. It's already around 5:40, and it's already dark. Now it's gonna be like this until tomorrow morning at around 5:30 there. Okay, so the dark gonna stay until tomorrow 5. But during summer, the dark kicks in from around 7. Okay, the earliest, let's say 6:30, 6:40 there, 6:40, 6:50. but mostly it's from 7, and the lights the lights come in by 4, sometimes 4:30, yeah, 4:30 there. So that is a summer, whatever, that thing. Okay, that's not even the case. My case was how I came here, how I came up with the idea, how I got myself in Qatar. So we waited for 1.5 months, yeah, and then eventually those guys called us abruptly. Hey, how are you? Tomorrow you are traveling. They didn't even give us that time. You tell somebody in advance, hey, in 2-3 days you're gonna be traveling. They never gave us that. They never told us anything. They only called us, hey, tomorrow you are supposed to be here. Tomorrow you are traveling. So we have a lot of people who are far away from the city. So, and this is the thing, we have been waiting for long. So you have to do whatever you can do. So that you reach Nairobi, because Nairobi it was the center where we're gonna meet, where the officers were, and where of course the airport is. So yeah, of course, I remember the next day it was our day to travel. Our flight was, we had a flight, Qatar Airways. It was a direct flight from Nairobi, JKIA, that's NBO, to Hamad International Airport, that is HIA or HO, no, HIA, yeah, Hamad International Airport. Our flight was 5 hours, yeah, and it was scheduled at 6 p.m., around 6:50, yeah, and we reached safely in Qatar at 12, okay, at 12 night, 12 a.m., 12 night, midnight. We reached in Qatar midnight. And the funny thing, culture shock. Okay, let's come to culture shock. We reached at the airport 12. Of course, when you travel, of course you are expecting somebody to come and pick you guys, or pick you if you are alone. Tell me why nobody came to pick us, because we are new in the new foreign country. We don't know anybody, okay? Tell me why we stayed at the airport from 12 until 12 the next day. 12 hours. We stayed 12 hours in the airport waiting for somebody to come and pick us. First thing, that was just devastating. We were like, yo, we were very hungry, no food, no nothing. Like, even we had even, and mind you, the funny thing is this. In our country, the weather is so good. Weather is so nice. We don't use ACs. We don't use, because the weather it's good, okay? So when we reached at the airport, the AC was very high, very extreme high. And for us, we are not used to ACs. And mind you, when we came, nobody told us, hey, that place, you need to carry, let's say, jumpers, sweaters, jackets. Because when we came, it was kind of winter time, because November is the winter time. Nobody told us to come with those. For us, we assumed maybe the weather is as good as our country. So when we came, nobody carried those things. Even if you had a jacket or a sweater or something, jumper, it was on a luggage bag, not carry on. Tell me why we suffered that night. It was cold, cold. At the airport, the AC was something else. By the time we were being picked, everybody was freezing. You were freezing, you were hungry, you haven't eaten, not even drinking water. We were even so mad at these people, and again, we don't know them. So you are in a new place, you don't know anybody. In fact, you don't have even money. In fact, they don't have even money, so you have nothing you can do about it. Even if now they say, now, you know what, we are not coming to pick you, everybody, you can do your own things. We had no other choice. So eventually they picked us, and then they took us to our accommodation. Okay, so from there, now the reality checks in. You know, we have the expectation and we have the reality. So from there, of course, the reality checks in. Now the weather, now when you come outside of the airport, now you can know this country is a desert. Okay, that's when you know this country is a desert. Again, the culture of this country is different from our country. Okay, culture-wise, very different. Very how things works, like even the driving mode in our country, we use the left hand side, you know, unless overtaking. Here it's right hand side unless overtaking. Of course, the road signs here, they use rules. Everything is you use, you know, you go by the rule, the law. Okay, everything here we go by the law. In my country, you can break the law, okay, although it's not a good thing, but it is what it is. That's what's happened. You can break the law, you break the law, and all seems to be good. But here, everything you go by the book, you go by the law. I think that's why this country are the one of the first world countries. Okay, although they are not there, but they are somewhere. You cannot compare like this country, Arab countries, with the, let's say, African countries, because for here, it's all about law. Okay, and you have to follow the law. You get that? Yeah, so that was it. So my guy, that was my journey, how I came here. Maybe later I will tell you how now I ended, like from there, how I started my job and everything. Yeah, it's getting dark, and I'm not visible that nice, that good. I'm not that visible. I will find where, I think tomorrow I'll make another video to explain for you now the challenges of me, how I started working and everything. Okay, so thank you for your time. Adios until next video.